YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back on Total War Attila in the Theme of Sicily campaign. I had you all kind of vote on the last one just in the comments. Obviously there was nothing official there, but it seemed pretty overwhelming that you all want me to just kick the crap out of the Duchy of Aquitaine. So we will. But I liked one of the suggestions, or actually more than one person suggested this. Just go trespassing in, see if you can get them to attack you. Then you won't get penalized for it. It's like, man, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna trespass our way in on these jerks, and if they don't like it, attack me. Let's see you do something about it with your 3 stacks of men here. Bring it, chumps. How about that? Otherwise, I'm just gonna march straight through your crap and on to the city that I want to take. And we are indeed trespassing. Yeah, they're being trespassed on by the will of God. What can they do about that? Nothing, that's what. So just sit down, shut up, and take it. Alright. Let's see where we're at. I had a little bit of money left this turn. We're going to need a lot more armies. Some of you all really want me to look at Toledo, saying that there's a lot of mines there that we could take good advantage. I'm trying to even remember where Toledo was at. Is it here? Yes. Okay. So yeah, sure enough, copper, gold. We would need to build the mine here, which we can. We could upgrade these and just, I mean, what do I care if these people get diseases? I mean, that's a good point. We do need the growth for now, though, and we're getting growth from these farms, which is quite nice. I don't know if squalor slows down growth or not. It very well could, but yeah, it's a good point. If we throw in the extra mines here and go ahead and upgrade them with this mill, then we have the farms and everything, we can churn quite a bit of money out of here. So I'll you know, point taken. We'll end up screwing up the squalor in this province, but you know, who gives a crap? So let's just do it anyway. Disease, dismease. Just deal with it, people, because Patchy says so. Because Patchy says so, exactly. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else. Now I wonder if any of these folks, well, I'm not gonna worry about getting them on my side for now, so to speak. If these people don't willingly join me, I'm quite likely to just give them a face stomping anyway, so. Okay, let's end this turn. Another illegitimate birth. My family hard at work, obviously. We can now build the upgraded treasury, like all the way to the treasury, which is pretty sweet. Market hall. So in 2 turns we could pick up 30% from cultural buildings. I don't know how many of them we have, but it's 2 turns. Let's just grab it real quick. Where are we at? I'm gonna just keep trespassing through their lands here. You know, part of me wonders. Let's do a little bit of raiding here. See how they like that. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Duchy? Dutchy Dutch? It still says relationships are improving. Yeah, how do you like me raiding that income off you? You like that? I'll just take my time, waltz through your lands, raiding away as I go, make a little money off you that way. See how you all appreciate it. Hopefully not much. Because yes, I am trying to be a big fat jerk. Reminds me of King of the Hill. Did any of you ever watch King of the Hill? And they had the Laotian neighbor, Khan, and they're crossing the Rio Grande trying to get back from Mexico, and of course they're doing it illegally because they lost all of their documents and stuff, and you know, it's just hilarious because they're crossing back into Texas, and Khan's telling Hank that he can't swim, and they get partway out in the river, and he makes Hank mad, and he throws him in the water, and Khan takes off swimming to the other side like a pro, and he's like, yeah, I big fat liar. It was just hilarious, man. I remember that moment. So, oh man, that was a classic moment. Anyway, oh geez, good times. King of the Hill. That was a good show. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start building some more of this kind of stuff here. We need to train another army up here. I'll go ahead and do that. Do we have any family members that can take on the army? We'll just see if we have any statesmen. I do not see any statesmen amongst my guys. Oh yeah, we have one right here. Boniface, the faction heir. Or no. Yeah, he's a statesman. So we can get old Boniface to take care of things here. So let's raise a force. Here he is. Second win, Brace. Brace is a good one to have. So we'll go ahead and raise an army here. This is going to eat up some of our free funds, but that's okay.
Are you ready to serve? Come fight with us.
Let's do 2 swordsmen.
It's a good life.
We got some of the Scitatoi, shielded crossbowmen.
To serve your people.
Let's get 2 of these guys, 2 Tagmata. Let's see, I know I want 2 ballistas, so that puts us up. We can have 4 more infantry. Let's grab 2 more spears. And let's do 2 more Scitatoi axes, and then we'll go pick up our onager. So yeah, it's going to take the biggest chunk of our money on this turn. That's okay. We should be able to, we can recruit this army pretty quickly here because of those guys being deployed in the call to arms. Let's see, so Salamanca has been captured and is turning over quite nicely. Though, to be fair, I probably should have saved some money to appropriately fix up this province, but we'll do it. It'll be fine. Got more growth available to us back here also, which is nice. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We should be able to deploy that priest to pacify Salamanca. Yep, let's do so. That means this army is free to move on, God's chosen. Let's actually bring them over here and do some raiding also. I really want to tick these guys off. I can't move as far while raiding, but we get all this extra income. And like I said, we'll just see if... It's funny how these guys... Now the Duchy of Bavaria is mad at me. Treaties with the Kingdom of the Franks. But I have treaties with them too. Same people. Trade agreements. I have an army near there too. So, I mean, if they turn on me... And the question is, should I let them turn on me? Or should I simply work these guys over before they get the opportunity to pull the same on me? I see 3 stacks that they have. So they could potentially give me trouble. Let's go over here and do some spying. And let's pull this army down closer to them. Just to keep an eye on these potential traitors. And once we get this army trained, we'll send it up their way too to help keep check on them. 3 turns until that army's ready, so it won't take long. Let's go ahead and end another turn though. Benedict is a new governor. See if there's anything in here for minus corruption. There is. That one's the best, so we're going to get minus 10 there. Governed province, plus 2 experience for recruits. Don't know if we'll need it, but we'll throw it on there anyway. Improved tax rate, so let's go ahead and end the turn. I don't know, was that a priest? I think it was a priest. Yeah, it was. So, let's go ahead and recruit another one. Put him in his place. So that was our priest that died. We have quite a bit of money that we can throw towards upgrades, which is nice. Never hurts. Look at me just slowly raiding my way through their lands. Awesome. Duchy of Aquitaine has quite a few forces around here, and when it comes time to betray them, we'll be well positioned with this fleet to hit some of their settlements. But I mean, they've got a number of forces, but I have another army up here too, though it's not in that great position. Honestly, I'm probably just going to start trespassing through the... We'll have to trespass on the Franks too, but what the heck. I mean, we're at that point in the game where if I start getting in a war with everybody, all the better. We got to get to that point sometime in the game. Rovia. Wow, it's expensive to upgrade these treasuries. but it should pay off. Be big income boost, all kinds of stuff. Look at this. This province already bringing me in a crap load of income, interestingly enough. Let's see about the upgrades here. There's a lot of stuff we can upgrade. Let's go ahead. We've got a farm there already. Let's throw in the trading post and a mill. Lombardy, Croatia. We don't need that building. Let's fill it in with something else. Upgrade the mints everywhere we can. We've already got a wine market, so we're getting some money off of that. I won't worry about building any new buildings there just yet, but we will soon. And a lot of these mines, I'm going to consider upgrading soon. We'll see. This, yeah, it's another mine. So, Marble Quarry gives extra public order, but it hits us with squalor. Now that is interesting. Odd combination. Sorry. Yeah, we can upgrade both of these buildings, and that's going to be pretty much all our spend for this turn. That army is 2 turns away from being done. We've got a little bit of experience to divvy out on this guy, and I want to get to military training as quickly as possible. So, and you can usually do it 2 levels in. Not researching any technologies. We finished that quick, easy gain. This one's a quick 10% wealth from industrial buildings. Let's do that too. It's only 8 turns. Monastery, church, hospital. That church hospital could come in handy too. We could convert some of our manors to do it. We'll just kind of think about it here. Unassigned skill for Governor Plato here. There we go. Let's end the turn. Even with bringing up the new army, we're making quite a bit of money. Obviously, if we end up at war with Bavaria or the Duchy of Aquitaine, we're going to lose some money due to trade, but we should be able to gain it back through all these upgrades that I'm doing, and should work out all right. Yeah, Bavaria here, they've got more than a couple armies down here. Just kind of, they could be problems. So we'll keep our eye on them, and we'll make sure to get the jump on them and not the other way around. Definitely not the other way around. We got these units here, though, that we can upgrade. This army is not particularly good. We can retrain all those guys. Is there anything else we could recruit here that would be better? No. Oh, yeah, we have a barracks. Let's get rid of these guys. They're junk. The same thing with these Juvenes. Junk. And let's recruit units. We can recruit 4 swordsmen, so let's just do that. That army will be a lot more well suited to being useful now. Glad I noticed that. This army can kind of just continue slowly raiding its way through Aquitaine territory, and then I'm going to bring my faction leader up and start pulling the same crap here too. We can't go into raiding just yet this turn. Is my faction leader really dropping in integrity? -1, sure enough. And then this guy is taking attrition. Like, is that mountain attrition or something? Armies will suffer attrition whilst crossing mountain passes, sure enough.
We take this settlement.
We'll get in here and take out these rebels. And this army will just kind of keep trespassing our way down the coast to get to where we want to go. In fact, we'll probably just come down here and keep raiding on them too. We're going to tick off the Duchy of Aquitaine. It's the last thing we ever do. Is Aquitaine at war with the Franks? Because they have an army up here that looks like it may be in their territory. Ooh, they are at war with the Franks. This would be a great time to double cross them because they got the Franks to deal with. On the other hand, it'll make the Franks like me. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some serious double crossing here in a moment. Like Patchy-esque level double crossing. And it's gonna make everybody hate me, and I really don't care. At this point, it'll only make things fun. These governors maybe that we just had to, yeah, did we finally have a governor die? Could have. Yeah, 6 out of 7. One of the guys that died was a governor. And it was in Lombardy, I think. I don't know, we'll just put one of these guys in here. That province makes decent money. We just grabbed Plato, so let's go down here, get this bloke, tell him to adopt Plato. Sound good? Good.
Commander,
Okay, we need to get down here into this province.
ready for battle. Is that all?
Pick us up a couple of onager,
It is a great
and then we'll be on our way
thing to
towards
serve the people.
towards enemy units. Salzburg. I'm thinking about heading all the way over here to Bavaria, so that way we don't have to do any mountain crossings, and we should be able to basically destroy the Duchy of Aquitaine
Commander,
rather quickly.
laying siege to the settlement.
Auto-resolve this one. Just let these guys start healing up.
At your command.
Got our nice little retreat in the mountains here.
Ready for orders.
Let's repair that so we can convert it. We're not going to want the mine just now. Let's put a church in. And it looks like the rest of this province is owned by the Franks. And the Franks, being threatened by this army from the Duchy of Aquitaine, I'm thinking about just attacking these guys. It leaves my faction leader a little bit exposed.
At once.
But if we came back here and fortified our faction leader, we'd have a good solid position. And then we can go ahead and wipe out. Of course, if I wipe out this army, I won't have anywhere to start retraining from. Well, yeah, I would if I went up here into my own territory, but I mean, we'd take attrition going through all these mountain passes too. So it's kind of an ugly scenario. I'm not sure it's just yet. We may have to wait till the next turn. Let's issue the tax rate edict here. And we have a lot of money to spend on upgrades. So let's go back into our provinces. We'll soon be able to upgrade more and more of these treasuries and stuff as we upgrade the main town center building. Treasury. Let's throw a wine market in here, get a little extra money. Okay, got the treasury. We're almost done upgrading. Let's do the Toledo. Okay, this is where we wanted to up. Yeah, we need to build the mine here. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade the treasury at Seville, and we're not going to need a barracks all the way down here, so let's start tearing that down and building up those farms. Benevento, a couple of expensive upgrades there. Probably don't need the barracks there anymore either, but it's not really too terrible at the moment, so we need to upgrade that if we're ever going to accomplish anything else. So Martin with his unassigned skill, we also need to give him the minus to corruption. There we go. In terms of his unassigned skill, not much else to do there. Let's end the turn.
Destination reached.
Definitely want to double cross the Duchy of Aquitaine here. Let's see. We can just decree it. Leo's got so much influence up here that it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, look, they left their settlement here. They just completely left it.
Commander,
That seems like an idiotic mistake. Let's use our spy and see where these guys went.
The devil makes work from idle hands.
Interesting. A lot of the armies of the Duchy of Aquitaine just, like, completely disappeared. Where are they headed? There was an army here. There was an army there that I can no longer see. I mean, they could punch up through my lands there, too, if I betray them. Very, very odd. Not really sure where all of them went. Very odd indeed. At this point, I may I may wait another turn to do anything just to be safe. Yeah, because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do about that. It's an interesting scenario. Dresden, let's go ahead and convert that back over to the royal court. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Looks like the Franks are at war with Bavaria, so they'll take care of my Bavaria problem for me, so that's not a big concern. Let's go ahead and start marching these guys out to Bavaria, though. It's gonna take them a while to get there. That's where we'll want them. We can afford another army as necessary. I mean, part of me wants to just start sacking the crap out of Aquitaine while their forces aren't here. Let's just do it and see what happens. Take that. So there's the betrayal. I'm just gonna go full on, all in, all kinds of betrayal. I don't know where their troops went. If they're hiding right here, this army could be in trouble. But just to make sure that they're not, let's go into no stance and we'll just take out this large city like it's nothing. So we'll put some pretty serious hurt on Aquitaine right away. Still don't see any of their armies. So very interesting, other armies basically just disappeared. Some of them could pop out like right here too and come get my provinces, so that does concern me just a little. So, and we lost our trade money there too, so we're going to be down quite a bit of money, but I do have quite a few building upgrades in the works that should help us start earning some of it back, and then as we capture and start rebuilding some of their territory, we should get some of it back as well. Yep, there was one of their armies. Okay. Yeah, there's another one of their armies there too. Let's just start plowing through their crap here. Want to put as much hurt on these guys as quickly as possible. I mean, we are just going to pillage our way through their lands. Upgrade those guys. All these guys can get an upgrade to armor as well. Might as well do it. Okay. Yeah, let's just let's smack down Barcelona real quick. While they're not able to defend themselves, I mean, we're just gonna blitz them. Take everything they own. Don't need the barracks. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't believe I need a food market either. We'll repair that. Repair the farm. Don't need the forge anymore. So we'll start tearing it down as well. There's already a church there, which will help out. Yeah, so we should be able to pretty quickly hurt the Duchy of Aquitaine very badly. So this is working out well. Let's see if they counterattack me anywhere. The Will of God has another tradition. Let's give them the extra ammunition for missile units. In turn. Oh yeah, 3 armies right there. We're very likely going to get counterattacked here. And it could be rough. Here comes the counterattack. All 3 stacks. They have mostly junk. I can sally forth onto the open field too. They have onagers in every single army. Well, it makes sense because they had the buildings for them also. Now, if I camp, I can kill them all in the city up on my defenses, and it wouldn't be that hard. Especially with all my crossbows. My guys would cut them down pretty badly in a defensive scenario. I'd kind of have to corner camp them on an open field battle too, and they'd probably get more kills in the open field battle with all these skirmishers and stuff. So I'm actually just going to fight it in the town. This is going to be a long, bloody battle. I don't know that my scorpions are going to be of much value to me in this battle. The Cairo Ballista, that is. But I believe my crossbows and heavy onagers should be able to get a lot of kills if focused into the right spot. I'll obviously be looking to kill their generals. They also have a lot of javelins. Like, a heck a lot of javelins. Oh, wow, and it's just a little tiny town center that we're supposed to defend, too. This is going to be interesting because we don't really have a good defensive position. I mean, I've crammed all my guys in and defended something like this in the past, but that's not going to be what we want to do here. Let's just kind of look at different defense plans here. If we put a barricade up, take all these trash troops and just put them up there in the town center. Man, I'm so used to the homeworld key bindings now too that it's screwing me up. Let's see, so they can't come in from behind me. So there's only a few points of entry, really. So essentially we can just bind up a few of these spots. The shield wall. There we go. That'll actually be a better point. So we've got some extra infantry up here as well. Let's just kind of put them behind. Put our general up in here where he's safe. Cavalry, they've got troops kind of deploying all around. Can we get down over here? Is this passable? No, it is not. I wonder if there's kind of like a back way out of the city. Only right here, really. They have an onager right there ready to fire, but I would be out of range. I can probably run away to these woods with my cavalry rather quickly. Let's try to do that. Okay, heavy artillery. Obviously, just kind of up here. If we can get it positioned properly, which we can. And then crossbows, we need a good effective crossbow position. There are some entries back here, and I'm going to actually unbarricade that. Barricade that. Let's actually keep some of these extra infantry, at least one of them back here. We'll keep the axemen back there. Okay. It's just, sorry it's taking me a minute. I just want to make sure we get this right. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of place that my Cairo Ballista can really get set up, so I'm just going to put them up in the safety of the town center there. They can't be hit. Let's take these guys off fire at will. Probably explosive round is going to be the best bet. Crossbows. Let's put one there. One there. Let's put another one there. I'm going to, again, take all of them off fire at will. I will choose their targets for them. They don't have any long-range skirmishers of their own in the enemy army. I'm just gonna run away, like, way over here into the woods. Just keep my cavalry somewhere where I can come do rear charges later. Let's go ahead and fast forward. The enemy's gonna bring in quite a few reinforcements. Oh, the onager's firing at my tower. It's no big deal. Let them waste some of their ammo there anyway.
The enemy has been spotted.
Oh, they're well within my range here. I'm gonna go ahead and target the enemy general with explosive rounds. Not worried about this army over here right now.
We are losing ground.
Yeah, they're bringing on a ton of forces right now. I got my cavalry successfully hidden. And we will just work on killing their general. He took a nasty explosive round shot a minute ago, it looks like. I'm going to save my honor ammo over here. There's really nothing of particular interest to me. And I will move up these crossbows and see if we can try and take out... Well, actually, let's move them back if the skirmishers start throwing stuff. Well, of course, I don't want the skirmishers to throw stuff and kill my onagers either. Let's switch to heavy shot. Target their heavy shot. I'm just going to target down some of their skirmishers. Okay, they're attacking me with their spears over here. It's not going to do them much good. Their general was already taking some pretty nasty losses. Let's see, let's save some of the ammo on that onager. I don't think it's particularly going to be put to great use there. My crossbows are firing away at some of their skirmishers. I'm going to allow them to continue to do that. I don't know that we're getting the best angles or a ton of different shots, but we'll just let them fire. Ooh, their cavalry is going to charge my swords maybe right here.
Quick march! At speed! Quick march! As you command!
Yeah, their general's going to charge my swords. It's a guard cavalry. It is not a sword cavalry, so I don't think it'll do great. I'm going to attack some of these skirmishers there. My crossbows getting any kills. Not a ton, but they're getting kills. Got a huge reinforcing army coming in here. Plenty of swordsmen there. My Imperial Scatatoi ought to do very well versus any of their infantry. I'll move my swords up kind of into this breach as well. AI is not coming around me back here, so probably safe to move those axemen in a little closer, and might want to go help these Imperial Scatatoi. Enemy general's dead, so it's definitely going to hurt some of their morale in the vicinity. These blobs are being nice targets for my crossbows. And no need to even waste my ammo on those skirmishers because nothing's happening pretty much. They're onagers, and that's probably what's killing my Imperial Scatatoi. How do they have so much ammo? That's annoying. I don't want to waste onager ammo on these guys. Let's go to standard shot, see if we can hit their onager and get it to quit firing. It's killing a lot of my Imperial Scatatoi, and I'm not a big fan of that right now. Retarget some of my Ballistari. Keep taking out skirmishers. Yeah, this fight's gonna go poorly for the offense. Yeah, we've already killed my heavy onagers, wrecking their onager unit. But it is taking ammo from me. But hey, it's keeping their guys from getting hits on mine. See if we can hit that last one or not. Looks like I'm just getting a lot of misses right now. That is pretty cool, kind of watching the artillery fire trade. Ah, that was so close. Why'd you have to go off and miss? Is this one it? This one might be it. Is that it? Nope, but we killed a bunch of their guys. Well, it says we're... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, I know we got more than one guy killed there. Wasting so much ammo doing this, that's the only thing I hate. Gosh dang it, I can't seem to land a hit. There we go. Now we can switch targets. Yeah, the enemies are already kind of breaking up in their assault. Ceasefire. Halt. We're hitting our own guys in the back there, so no need to do that. You can actually target that skirmisher out there. Target the swordsman. Actually, get this unit out of shield wall, get back, and let's reform. Because it's kind of screwed up. Same thing here. Reform. Yeah, these guys got a little bit beat up here. I'm going to bring in my Scutatoi Axemen. And kind of put them in that gap, and I'll retreat the Scutatoi Spearmen. Let's see, is my Onager going to hit anything out here? Hasn't yet. We killed the other one awfully quick. There we go. Attaboy. Yes! Let's see, so we've wrecked up that Onager pretty quick. It's not even firing at this point, so I'm going to save some ammo. My swordsmen ought to do very well here. Ballistari still tearing up enemy units. Good time to bring my axemen up because there is a lot of infantry pouring in here. And since these swordsmen aren't needed over here, let's actually pull them over this way, and we'll use them to reinforce over here where there's more enemy swordsmen, and we'll try and retreat our Scutatoi spears. Now remember that even once we kill, once we kill all the enemy stacks here, there's still going to be enemies around. Okay, there's archers moving up now too, and they're going to stop and start firing from further off. They're firing at my swords. Let's take this Onager. Explosive round in the archers. Onager, explosive round in these archers. Let's see if we can kill them from a distance. That main infantry blob on the center, they ought to die pretty badly to my swordsmen. Let's make sure these swordsmen don't get caught up in that fight. I'm actually going to take some losses because my guys are pathfinding stupid. Come on, get out of there. There we go. And these Imperial Scutatoi axes are going to do just fine there. Let's take these guys out of the fight. I might lose them doing that, but I'm going to try it. My axes will do extremely good. Shield wall in that fight. I'm going to move these swordsmen up for more of the same. And I'm going to take these guys out of shield wall and run back. So we'll just keep my spears alive to fight another day. Okay, good. And now my best offensive units are in position to get tons of infantry kills. These swordsmen over here are already just raking it in. 267 kills. No, no, no! I hate the pathfinding in the city. There's like so many little weird spots that you can't move in. There we go. Just going to keep those guys in the shield wall, kind of move them up to support this unit. That unit is just absolutely beasting. And my Onager on explosive did its job well there. Got rid of the archers, and this one did the same, so cease fire. Save your ammo in case we need to do it again. And with all this blob up here, this is going to be a perfect opportunity to get our cavalry into action. These Onagers still have some ammo left, so let's use our light cavalry to mop them up. More reinforcements coming on though, so don't want to get my cavalry caught up in that actually. These axemen, yeah, really starting to rack up the kills. I'll try and zoom in, but it's going to be a heck of a lot of frame lag here. Attila frame lag. Yeah, you can see the shield wall is just an absolute meat grinder here. Their units don't have the slightest chance of breaking through me. Going to be racking up a lot of kills, and I've always got more cavalry that I can do rear charges with, should the need arise. And I'd like to go ahead and do that, and I probably will actually. Let's go ahead and take the Tagmata, and let's roll around here. Back in the shield wall there. I don't know if I could get effective shots into that blob without hitting my own swordsman or not with this crossbow, but we'll try it. And then same thing here. I'll see if we can maybe get some shots into that blob. Just don't want to hit my own guys here. So let's pick a unit in the back and then just watch the fire arc. If they shoot high, we should be safe. I think we're hitting our own guys there. Just stop, stop, stop. Yeah, I don't think they're going to fire up and over anymore, unfortunately. Let's see what these guys do. If they fire... No, 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 stop that. Yeah, we're just going to hit our own guys in the back. Okay. So my crossbows aren't really getting the angle that I want at this point. Gonna take my Tagmata quite a while to get over there, and they're gonna have to rest part way. But it doesn't hurt to run. These swordsmen are taking a lot more losses than I'd like, but 347 kills, man. You can't argue with those results. 352 kills and climbing. Gonna push these guys up just a little bit more. I want them to participate more in the fight. They're just not getting any kills. In combat melee, even there they go. Now they're gonna start racking up kills, and that'll help this unit here. Yeah, these guys should start getting some kills. Come on, keep getting the kills. Lots more enemy units to go through, so we need to be a little bit more efficient about this. 201 kills on the Scutatoi Axeman, 120 on this Imperial Scutatoi. So these units are being very effective. Let's go ahead and stop here. I don't think that Onager sees me. Let's let my guys rest for a moment. Don't know where all these units are headed to. Come on, get your rest. Fresh, fresh. Let's go. I'm gonna get into the back of this blob and destroy it. And hopefully the back of that one too, before reinforcements can show up. So let's get the Tagmata in and out here. Their Onager is firing, so... Looks like all of its ammo, though, is being fired from one little crew. I don't want to waste my heavy Onager ammo just to take out the one crew. A lot of wavering amongst their men now. A lot of wavering. So one quick cavalry rear charge. Actually, probably won't even be necessary. 411 kills on that swordsman. That's impressive. Our Tagmata can eat up a lot of these routing troops, though, at least at this point. Let's go ahead and just focus on getting up here into the back of this. A few of those guys are going to get away. The more of their men we can kill here, the better. Let's take out that Onager crew real quick. Stupid Onager's firing on my Tagmata cavalry now. Onager crew's gone. Get into the back of these skirmishers. Stupid Onager. It's actually hitting my Tagmata basically every time it fires, which is annoying. Okay, into the back of these guys. We've got to get this group routed before those spears get here. So my Tagmata is kind of getting into the back of all these units. Doesn't look like Tagmata, is that? Is it? It is. I thought the Tagmata looked different. Oh well. Still look cool. Armored spearmen, that's why they're lasting a little longer. There we go. Okay, let's get my Tagmata out of there. I don't want them getting shot anymore by that stupid Onager. And I am going to go ahead and waste some ammo and take that thing out. I'm getting sick of it getting kills. It's got 57 kills. It's being way more accurate than I would like. Come on, let's go. These guys got chewed up a lot more than I would have liked to have seen there at the end. A lot of skirmishers out here, archers, all that kind of trash. Look at that, 424 kills. Come on. Let's hit these guys. Get sick of them getting any kills. 61 kills. Take this crap crew out. Nice shooting. That one's already dead. A Lots of wavering amongst the enemy troops here. My Tagmata cavalry is getting caught here by this mercenary Andalusian cavalry. Get out of there. Now I'm going to take more losses on my Tagmata. I'm going to end up taking a ton of losses on my Tagmata due to that stupid onager. Stupid onager was still sitting there firing right into my guys. Let's see if we can put any explosive rounds down on that sword unit. It's an armored swordsman. It's a pretty decent unit. Let's pull these guys back and reform the shield wall. These stupid javelin cav are gonna get a few kills on me. Of course, we have to reform the spear wall every time. No thanks to that lousy glitch that's never been fixed. Okay, that onager crew's done for. Let's take an explosive round into these stupid cavalry down there. Yeah, we got a nice hit on those swordsmen. Killed a lot of them, which is going to be very handy. I'm going to go ahead and cease fire. Got another nice hit there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did some work on those guys. Let's take out that archer. A lot of general wavering amongst their troops, just due to losses. General dead. So they're not going to be feeling happy about this. The armored swordsman, of course, did go right into my weaker sword unit. Like, yeah, they're stupid onagers. Firing up here. Hate these filthy onagers. Explosive shots. Get some crossbow work done on these guys too. I'm gonna do flaming. Well, no, don't do flaming because we'll set our own town on fire. Go to heavy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, lots of enemy troops kind of wavering out. Let's take this. Oh, they still have more troops coming onto the field over here. I was going to go kill that onager, but they've got more and more troops coming onto the battlefield, but the,
Fire spreads through the settlement.
where are we on fire at? Okay, ceasefire. Yeah, you can drop your attack order now. Let's get back over here. Let's reform the shield wall again. I'm just kind of firing into this blob over here. Got 146 kills on this onager. It's nothing to scoff at there. Do have a lot of blobbed missile units down here. I'm going to hit them with everything I got, skirmisher-wise. Take these guys out. Alright, so I got my crossbows firing away into these blobs. Hopefully we can kind of kill a few of those guys. Actually, this really might be a good chance. Let's go whistling here and flaming here and see if we can get the double morale penalty and take some of these guys out of the fight. There we go, we're starting to impart the penalty, and then there comes the whistling shot too. Yeah, getting a lot of wavering over here. Yep, it's working. Sweet. Chain route. Go ahead and switch to flaming, hit these guys here. That was exactly what I wanted to happen there. Cease fire. Good. So that caused a big blobby chain route right there. Doing a little bit of flaming fire on these guys too. Let's try the double knockout on this unit back here. And then we'll try it on this cavalry unit, and we should be able to keep their units routing. So this has been a very long fight, but it's been very successful, and we've killed a lot of enemy troops here. A lot of them will get away, but it's going to be... Yep, look, did it again. Shattered them with the double morale impact of the flaming whistling. Because the army losses up here are mounting for the enemy. Yeah, you can see -2 morale, so they're gone too. Perfect. Now all that's left is onager. Lots and lots of onager. Spread out these light cavalry as thin as I can. And we'll go take out their onager crews, and that should be that, other than these last skirmishers walking into their own destruction here. I'm going to fast forward real quick. I'm going to hit them with the double barrage here. And now all we got to do is knock out the onager crew. So massive rout of enemy troops. Didn't lose any of my units. We lost quite a few men, but we didn't lose any units. So massive success for us in this episode. Kind of a long episode, but a productive episode at that.
The enemy has discovered
Oh, whoops.
our hidden troops.
Didn't mean to stop the charge there.
It's yours.
Yep, anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode. It was a big one. Lots of betrayal, lots of new provinces gained, or settlements. And then, basically, we just caused 3,000 losses to those, to the Duchy of Aquitaine there, while only having 482 ourselves. So I say almost 3,000. That was a little under 7-to-1 kill ratio for my guys, and I didn't even get to use my Cairo Ballista. So I am going to go ahead and take on warriors in this case, which I hate to do because it'll drop my chevronage a bit, but it'll mean that it'll take me a lot less time to retrain, and we can basically put the boot on these guys' throat really quick and be done with them. They're going to go for my mountain pass settlement there, so we'll see what we can do about that. The all deceased, Duchy of Aquitaine, so we killed all 3 of their generals. So big losses for them, big losses. Great, that's exactly the way I like it. So this turned into a lot of fun, the way that we betrayed them. At least I feel like it did. They probably don't feel that way. They're going to get up here and try and take this settlement back from me. And I'll take attrition getting up to them. I might be able to force march my way and get all the way there. Oh yeah, haha, take that. So my guys would be tired fighting that battle, but I can defend it. And they don't really have a great army there. And we can go ahead and continue the raffle stomping here.
Power like kennel dogs.
Auto-resolve that, and that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you back on the next Theme of Sicily campaign, where we're getting, again, a lot closer to a nice, fun finish versus the Franks.